From dresses to t-shirts and tote bags, Lived a Life has a little bit of everything. And today, Isabel Corte is here to talk about it. And, you know, Isabel, I feel like I'm at the beach.
Okay, yes, kind of.
It's wonderful stuff. Where did you get the inspiration for all this?
Well, just right out of the pandemic, we were figuring out that we always rushing. So we need a little time to enjoy more life.
You know, I was just thinking that the other day. I need to enjoy, slow down a little bit, right?
So that was our inspiration, and also beach stuff. And we got to make these polos and these t-shirts and these trunks too, to make like easy to go to the beach.
Yeah,
right?
I love it. It's very unique. I like the stuff.
We make these, and these tote bags are from a wonderful vendor that we have. Also the clothes that come, most of them come from Spain and Italy. The bags are from the United States.
Okay, so you get stuff from the United States,
yes, of
from
course.
Europe.
Yes.
You even make some of the shirts
yes,
and things?
and we make it here in the United States. We try to make a colorful brown and also to be comfortable for our customers.
Right.
These ones are very unique.
Those bags, they look like they're just very versatile. I mean, you can use them for just about anything. You don't have to use them for the beach, you know.
No, you can use it on a daily basis.
Daily basis.
Yes.
And we were talking earlier, and you said that some folks actually fill them up with ice and put some wine in there.
Yes.
That would be great at the beach.
Or beers.
Yeah, exactly.
You can also put your pet inside. And
you can even use it as a pet tote.
Yes, you can just take this out, put it in, put your stuff on. We have a lot of colors. Also, you can do mix and match the straps.
You were talking about that, and they're very sturdy straps, and they're real easy to change. So you can change out the straps, change the colors, do all kinds of things that you want to, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Very easy.
That is fantastic. Okay, how can Isabel? How can folks find out more?
Okay, we do Instagram a lot. So if people like some of the articles that we have here, they can message us. We are kind of sold out of some stuff. But if you send us a message, we will definitely respond. And also, we have a little spot in a shipping center in Blanco and Huebner called the Mailing Spot. They let us use a spot there. And we do markets at La Cantera, like the Wish Market.
Right.
It's going to be one in June 17th.
All right, June 17th. Yep. Okay, so that's how they get a hold of you. Thank you so much. And, you know, I put your hat on. It's a little small. But I was wondering how I would look in these.
Yeah,
well, I can just imagine, right? Handsome, very handsome Roma. What do you think? She says I would be very handsome.
You would look nice in those. Perfect for Father's Day.
I think these are awesome.
Those are really cool. I want one of those bags.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, they got many colors. They look really nice. So what do you have?
Okay, our second vendor in today's market brings you something snuggly and frightening at the same time. You're looking at Creeper Creations by Clarissa Gomez. Clarissa, this is so unique to me. You started sewing as a little girl thanks to grandma, but how did these creations come to be?
So a lot of my art has been very different and I guess in more the darker side, but I wanted to bring it out like in a 3D sense. So I kind of just, you know, had the thought and I made them. And I was wanting to share this with other people and see how they liked it, and I really loved the feedback that I got from doing my pop-ups. And it just kind of kept me wanting to do more. And like I've been doing markets for about 4 years now, and I've made over 3,000 of them so far.
Congratulations! How long do they take to make?
Sometimes they take about 2 to 3 hours, depending on which ones. I do sew them mostly by hand. And
wow, that's a tedious job to do, a task. But it's so interesting. You mix animals, you add the eyeballs, the teeth, kind of like the spookier side. I was saying it kind of reminds me of like Rocky Horror, the movie, and then Stranger Things-ish. You have that thing that a lot of people absolutely love, and even Addams Family, all that vibe.
Yeah, I always like to tell people, like, you know, even if it's weird, express it, and you know, the right people will come and they will enjoy your work.
You created all of these. This is her personal collection, but she actually has this specific one tattooed on her leg. Why is that? What was the meaning behind it?
So they're one of my favorites, and I actually had the tattoo artist pick which one that I wanted, basically, and so I kind of gave them the creative freedom for it.
Can you show our audience?
Yeah, of course.
The art on your leg? That's pretty cool. You're very passionate about this. You're bringing something so unique to San Antonio, and you pop up all around the city too.
Yes, I have a lot of markets this weekend. You can definitely check them out on Instagram. I do post all the flyers and stuff on there so that you'll be able to find me.
All right, y'all, follow her on Instagram. It's Gomez_Creeper Creations.
Yes.
Okay, y'all, thank you so much for being with us. This is my favorite little guy. Okay, guys. And a lot of them are based on movies.
Yeah, so that one's based off My Little Vampire.
There you go. Stay with us, y'all, because we have much more coming up. It is so important.